So I was trying to make a decision, right?
Right.
It's a beautiful night, and this is like a questionable AC or no AC kind of night.
For real.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have your AC on?
I got my AC on, man.
See?
I'm a savage like that, though. Straight up. Like,
See?
listen, man. It could be winter. My AC's on. Everybody's mad at me, but, you know.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Africa, man, right next to the equator. So, you know, I got to be around that ice. I got to feel that chill vibe. Because I'll melt. No AC's on. I'm melting, bro. Flashbacks, you know what I'm saying? Hot flashes.
So I had to put on a shirt for work. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the shirt on, you know, to record the podcast.
Yeah.
Because then I have to change. Yeah, blah, 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 right? And it's one of those nights where it's like, do I open up the door? Do I close the door and put the AC on? Or do I keep it like sultry? And it's that sticky night, like it's feeling New Orleans, you know, like I should be sipping on.
Man, honestly, those nights are nice though. Like, you know, with the problem with my house is, man, half the house gets really cold.
Okay.
Like where I'm recording, man, this room is warm. I got my AC, like I like the AC's on, but I don't feel nothing. So I got the window open, so I'm getting that breeze you're talking about.
So let me get this straight. The African who should be loving a night like this.
Oh, I do.
He's got the AC. You don't love it. You got the AC
listen,
on. You
listen,
trade it to your people. You should be like you should be like this.
Yo, I am.
What
but
you
here's
doing?
The thing, bro. Here's the thing. I'm that dude who's gonna drive with the sunroof open and AC on, on a summer day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You now you killing the planet, son. That's
listen.
that's
I want to
ridiculous.
feel nice and fresh. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to sweat as much unless I'm out there playing. You know, like listen, man. I don't want to come out the shower and start sweating. You know, when you get out the shower, you start sweating, and you're like, man, I got to go shower again, all sweaty and shit. I don't want that. So I got to keep that cool breeze going. You know what I mean? And yo, you see those fans that Beyonce moves around with? Those big ass fans they be having in front of her, and her hair's flying and shit. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to invest in one of those.
And it's funny because I had a few like people that I know.
Right.
3 of them said similar things. Okay, well, fine, right? If this is where it's going, that's weird.
Yeah, man, it is crazy, man.
But wait, one more thing. So then that's why I freaked out about the stats thing, because you said, oh, whatever crazy stats you said. And I was like, wait a minute, that's supposed to be my job. Oh, I'm supposed to drop the stats guy. And you know, like, dude, you playing against type, B. Know your role.
Man, this is what I'm talking about, G. See this? Like paper, son. Scribbling all this crap down. You know what I mean? So I came correct. I told you.
That's why I wore a nice shirt.
Right? Okay. All right. Hey, I just got the stat just in case.
And you looking, you playing the, thuggish, ruggish, just out of prison look.
Just out of prison.
That Idris Elba. Welcome to Black Fathers Matter.
Yo, welcome to Black Fathers Matter.
This is the post Father's Day edition.
That's right. Welcome Black.
Right. Welcome Black to Black Fathers Matter. So first and foremost, we should just jump in. You mentioned Beyonce. That's part of my Father's Day night.
Don't tell me you watch Homecoming again for the 15th time, G.
Yo, listen.
Oh, man.
Homecoming is the greatest piece of cinema in the history of life. It's got everything. There's tears, there's joy, there's pain, there's sacrifice, there's beautiful. The entire diaspora of Black excellence rolled up into one thing. And what I wanted for my Father's Day, I could have watched anything in the world with them. I picked 2 things. One, I picked Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And the second thing was homecoming.
There you have it, folks. So some Black fathers like to watch The Last Dance, and some Black fathers like to watch Homecoming for the 25th time.
But
It's live. Honestly, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And hopefully my wife don't hear me say that out loud, because she gonna make me watch it because she on that. She passed like 40 right now. She passed that 40 times watching this. She be just watching it like, she just hook it up to the Bluetooth, sitting in the shower singing.
I've easily watched it 20 times.
But I saw on social media, man, that you got a Prince book. Was that a Prince book or was that a record?
I had a great Father's Day, right?
Yeah.
What's up? A plus Father's Day. I lucked out, right? Oh, and it was like a B in only one way. The A was my gifts were stellar.
It's like
they were thoughtful. They were thoughtful. They were things that I actually would. There was like a want, a need, and that's dope.
Yeah.
Right. So I got a diffuser, which I'm really excited about because I like to keep my house smelling fresh.
Right.
And it's got a timer on it.
Okay.
I have no clocks in my house except my phone.
And because you're on that CP time though, so you don't need a clock, homie.
I am mostly on CP time. Yeah, that's true.
You be guessing the time of the day by looking at the sun and the moon and shit. You're like, right, like 6:30 out there.
So I got the diffuser. I got this book by Randy St. Nicholas. Randy, I just butchered her name. St. Nicholas, who was Prince, one of his principal photographers. So it's just this beautiful, luscious, like just all of these beautiful behind the scenes pictures of Prince,
right,
with her telling a little bit of a backstory. So that was dope. If those two, I would have been thrilled. The third thing was I got a game-worn piece of the net from the Raptors winning the championship.
You what? The game-worn piece of the net?
A piece of the net.
Where you find that, on eBay?
No, shout out to my kids. One of my kids apparently found it somewhere and was like, Dad needs to have that.
Whoa. That's major effort right there.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms, because
on that Google doing that research. Shout out to moms for real.
I think they saw. I don't know. I don't know the backstory, but yeah. That's when you put your moms in a spot, right? Where the moms is like, if I want to be seen as a good mom,
I'm gonna get that shout on my next episode. You dig?
Right. Shout out to moms.
Right, man. It sound like a relaxed, laid back type of vibe.
It was a very relaxed, laid back type of day. Dope, and then I cooked for my father-in-law and made him a nice, big, thick, juicy steak. Like, it was a pretty good day.
This guy's trying to get some points out here, man. You going for them bonus points. OT, son.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope, though, man.
So I had a good one. How was yours, B?
Yo, mine was beautiful, too. Honestly, man, I feel like ever since we started talking about this stuff on the show, people have been tuning in and be like, yo, hold up a second. Like, so shout out to moms, too, man. She made a lot of things happen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yo, the kids, one, they, shout out to Cup gang out there. So, you know what I mean? It says right there, what does it say? This guy is a slam dunk, right? So, you know what I mean? So they hit me with the mug. I was hoping, but hey, I like the vibe. Like, I like the whole thing. The mug. It's not a regular mug. So I got that. What else they get me, man? They baked me a cake. They made me breakfast. They made me a nice little omelet on some rye bread. So that was dope. My oldest baked me a carrot cake. So yo, shout out to that. She steady trying to make a dude get fatter. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't want me running after her. So I guess that's part of the game.
I saw you stand up earlier. She's definitely, you ate that whole carrot cake, didn't you?
No, man, I was actually being, I try to be good on that. So I had a little piece last night.
Okay.
But if you don't hear from me in the next 2 days, you know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Reading the Bible. You feel me?
Right, cool.
And you know what? They surprised me though. Like mom surprised me with a photo shoot. So I wake up, they're like, yo, listen, we got a photo shoot. It's a Father's Day event that's going on. So she got me out there. That was mad dope. You know what I'm saying? So they cleaned up my Jeep, took my Jeep, got a detail. So I'm like, whoa, hold up. I would have been happy with the mug and breakfast, but you know what I'm saying? So right. Blessings on blessings, G. So, it sounds good though, man. I mean, it feels good and it sounds like you had a great one. So shout out to everyone who made us feel special. Mom,
we've had, well, also because we've had a rough couple of weeks, right? I mean,
right.
Couple of months, couple of years. We've been living in these, painful times for everyone. And
that's
so
a fact right there.
Yesterday was one of the first times that I was able to just like be thankful that we still have these moments. Right.
No, you're right. It was definitely, and like I say this all the time, man. And I told my kids, I'm like, yo, don't wait for that one day to celebrate. You feel me?
Right.
And same thing with, like with Mother's Day, Valentine's, all that kind of stuff, man. You should be appreciating your loved ones on a day-to-day basis. Don't wait for that one day.
Yeah.
But you know what? And I know we talked about this last time. You were a little bummed out because we didn't get no cards. We didn't get no cards from the schools this year. Right. So, I think, God spoke to my kids and they made me a card. So,
I got 2 cards.
Oh, okay. That's double up, son.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good. No, it was great. I think, I hope everyone, whether in whatever family structure you're in, I hope you had a great Father's Day. We're going to take a break.
Blackety black names will be right black.
All right. That's all probably getting cut. It's Black Fathers Matter. Keep the laughing.
Oh, snap, man.
The world really seemed to embrace, or at least North America really seemed to embrace the idea of Juneteenth as the beginnings of a movement towards a national holiday.
That's right.
Whether that means, many companies, many major companies committed to, having it be a day off in remembrance.
Right.
So that is well on its way, which is dope.
That is dope, man.
Right. So that got me thinking that I wanted to talk to you about is what should be the next national holiday, right? So what movement should be bunched around the national figure or a movement or, something? What should it be, and what should people do on that day? Could be historical, could be cultural. Right. What's the next one?
See, man, when I think about that, I definitely want to pay homage to, fallen soldiers, you know what I'm saying, in the culture. So the next one, I think it's fit to have a Bob Marley Day, you know what I mean, where the whole world celebrates that. You know what I mean? If you're not, from that era, if you're not vibing, if you're not in the Bob Marley era like that, then the next thing I would say is, I think Christopher Wallace Day. Like, yo, we celebrating Queen Victoria. What she do for me, bro? She drop an album or something? Like, who is she? She queen? So I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of celebrating Queen Victoria days, Queen whoever, all these like, yo, man. Christopher.
That's why I'm giving you. I'm
Christopher
blessing you with this.
acknowledges Wallace. That's word to Hove right there. Only Christopher we acknowledge as Wallace. We should have a Biggie Day. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree, man?
Listen,
like, do it for hip hop, man.
This is your wave. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Yeah, I would
stifling you.
I have a Biggie Day.
Okay, and what do you do on a Biggie Day?
Yo, you walk out with T-shirts, say "Rest in peace, Biggie." You feel me? Everybody's bumping Biggie. It's like a celebration. Yo, you remember when Biggie died, right? You remember how we watched it on TV.
Yeah.
The whole block was lit. They had the music bumping. You're hearing Hypnotize. You're hearing this. And yes, it's a funeral, but at the same time, they're celebrating his life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're going to have a day, man, I'm tired of having all these weird-ass days. I go on my calendar. I'm like, what the hell? Who's this? Why is this a holiday in Nunavut or wherever the hell it's at? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, yo, we got to have one for the culture. I think we should have a Biggie Day. You know what I'm saying? And what we do, we everything Biggie, man. Everything, you know, we keep it NY. We listen to the music.
And only Biggie, like, why couldn't it be like a Fallen Soldiers Day?
See, now you talked about a holiday. Usually a holiday is, you know, okay, I guess what you're saying.
No, I'm not shitting on your dream. I'm just asking a question.
That would be dope, man. Like a East Coast Coachella type of thing where you have the Fallen Soldiers Day and everybody just comes out there and they just bumping like all them dudes who, you know what I mean?
See, now you get into an idea.
Oh, yeah.
It's a festival.
East Coast need to do that. Yeah, you do a festival. It's a weekend.
Festival.
The Friday and the Monday is a holiday. It's a 4-day event. You know what I'm saying? You come out to Brooklyn, come out, we're in the East Coast, and you
No, it's a 4-day event.
Yeah, starts Friday.
No.
Yo, Friday to Monday, son.
Yo, B, I'm gonna blow you.
Oh, you're gonna do some midweek?
Concept. Yo, okay, listen.
Yeah.
It's a 4-day event. 2 days East Coast. 2 days West Coast. Right?
Okay.
Now, VIPs, you get your tickets to these. You get your tickets to these. You get VIP flights, both. Right?
Whoa.
Bang.
Oh, so you talking about 4 days in 2 different coasts?
Woo!
That's fire. But yo, here's the thing, man.
So hold on. So you talking about celebrating culture, right? So East Coast, 2 days, and it's their thing. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? And then the 2 days, West Coast is bop, bop, bop. And they every year it switches.
Right.
So 1 year the East Coast is the first 2 days. And the next year, the West Coast is the first 2 days.
I feel you, man. I hear that.
And it's just those celebrations. And then you bring in the Midwest, and you got to bring in the South.
Dirty South, you bring in.
You rotate them. And then every 5 years, all those other joints go away. And there's one mega one. It's one mega one.
That huge. But yo, in this one, you got to bring.
Big. It's so big, it cannot be held in the United States. You got to take it to like Wembley. No, too small.
Yo,
you got to take it to one of those like stadiums with 300,000 people.
Yeah, you got to, yeah.
And if you don't have it, then you got to call someone in Dubai. Boom.
That would be sick.
So, okay. So let me wrap up with this. If you're going to do that.
Hold up. I got a crazy idea. Because what you're talking about right there, but we did talk about fallen soldiers, right? So you're talking about bringing people so they hear the music playing. What I'm talking about, this is a whole next level. Holograms, son. Holograms with all the dead MCs. And they appear on stage. And Tupac is doing his thing. Biggie's doing his thing. They're all on the same stage. You got Left Eye. You got Aaliyah. It's insane.
Okay, now, here's the question I'm gonna wrap you up with, and then I'm gonna come back with my idea, right?
Right.
So you got all those holograms hologramming, and they doing their thing, and everything is great.
Yo.
Now. And then all the holograms go away. They all gone now. The crowd listen to what I'm about to say.
Let's hear this.
The crowd, lights go down. One light lights up on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
One light. Because you saw a 4-hour show with only holograms doing their thing, paying homage.
Yeah.
And now one living person is going to come out and perform one song.
One song. One living
person. One song.
What generation we talking about?
I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever song you want to pick, that person is going to, from the culture, one person, one song. Pick them.
You know what I would pick right now, B? And because I'm feeling nice right now, if I could have that one artist, I'm not mainstream. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it street. Ghostface Killer. Shay Shayla Ghost, right? Is that the name of the song? Shay Shayla Ghost? Yo, imagine that dude come out with that. Yo, the crowd will go wild, man. Shout out to Ghost, man. Shay Shayla Ghost. Wow. Is that what it's called?
Shay Shayla Ghost.
Yeah.
Tommy Mottola.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lived on
And then Ghostface comes out, he's like, you know what I mean? He drops his flow.
He lost his lady 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know who he's talking about? Who that song is talking about?
Man, I haven't heard
Tommy
that song.
Mottola.
Wow, bro. Thomas Scarface, dude?
No.
I gotta listen to that song, man.
Yo,
I just thought of that when we were talking about all this New York stuff.
So Tommy Mottola was had just broken up with Mariah Carey.
Ghost going after that like that, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Shots.
So
who would that be for you? Who's that one artist?
Okay.
Mine is Ghostface, man. I'm gonna keep it street.
Okay, cool. So if I had to put one rapper, one moment, or one singer,
one song.
And I just picked it. I didn't have this idea before this. This is off the script, right?
Off the dome.
And here's what I would pick. I was like, the first song that pops into my head is the song I'm going to pick. And it was Excursions by A Tribe Called Quest. And it's just the bass, because the crowd is quiet.
Yeah.
And it's just the bass line, which is an old jazz sample. I wish I remembered what it is, right? Boom, 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 boom.
The intro.
All it is just Q-Tip's. His voice is just skimming over the crowd.
Yeah. No, man, that's live, bro. Like I can vision that.
There you
go. Yo, that would be lit. And that's the thing with the intro to a song like that. With the bass line drops, like, and if you really know this culture, man, if you really bout that, and you in that crowd, you gonna be going nuts, just waiting. You're like, yo, get him, Q-Tip, get in there, get in there.
That's right. That's right.
And that's why I said with the Ghost.
That's a good one.
Too, you know what I mean?
I like that. So Fallen Soldiers represent, and it's just a big concert, and it's lovely, and it's black
holograms of everyone who's ever fallen. We even bring Bob Marley out there, man. Bring him out.
Yeah, no
Let
doubt.
him do a little hook. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Okay, so there should be a national holiday a global holiday for Marsha P. Johnson. So Marsha P. Johnson is, for a lot of people, the most important and most influential, gay leader, activist in the world, responsible for what led to the Stonewall riots and drag culture, and was an activist with ACT UP during the AIDS crisis. And so much of what, when we talk about our, culture and Black culture, we talk about it in terms of hip hop and its importance, and all of that is super duper important. But there's also the culture that Black gay people have had on the other side of the culture. Right. So, when we look at our impact as a movement of people and its impact on the world, we've got hip hop and we've got, gay and drag culture. You think about RuPaul's Drag Race and all of that movement that's happened, and the fight for marriage equality and all of that. So when you combine those two things and you think, where did all of that start? Where did that bubble start? That bubble started for so much of that with Marsha P. Johnson. So there should be a global holiday for Marsha P. Johnson.
What does that day look like? So you wake up, it's Marsha's day, right?
Okay.
What does that look like?
Okay. Marsha's day has 3 components, because you have to have a morning, an afternoon, and an evening. Okay?
Right.
So the morning is a brunch.
So we eating. All right. What are we eating nice,
though? Something eggy. Not eggy like diner eggy like egg whites. You eating fresh. Veggies is in there. You got some chervil.
Hey, we got any chitlins in there? No. No chitlins? Okay.
No, sir. This is classy, B.
We going class. Okay.
Classy. Like you see my shirt? You see my shirt?
That's what's up. All right.
Maybe.
I ain't mad at that. That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
We going classy, showing up, nice flip-flops, no ashy kneecaps.
Lotion that up.
Lotioned up. Classy. Yeah. So
okay.
you have a nice brunch. There's probably a shrimp cocktail in the mix, classy. Okay.
That's right, man.
Boom.
It's crazy you brought that up, because there's so many people. Like, I'm talking about Biggie, and that got me thinking about Harriet Tubman needs to have a day. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman?
No, you could have picked. No. You had.
I'm just saying. I'm not going back. I'm just.
Of course, you should have had.
I'll pick mine. Listen, I'm sticking with Biggie, y'all.
You should have picked it. You want to give it? You want to give it back? You can give it back.
No. I'm keeping Biggie, but I'm just saying. When I heard your thing, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of Black leaders that need a day.
Of course.
So that's all I'm trying to say. Harriet Tubman, Mandela, Whoopi Goldberg.
So you taking my time?
I'm a Whoopi fan, son.
You taking my time? Listen. So
yes,
on this day you have your brunch, and then the afternoon is there's like a beach activity, right? So something on the beach, maybe some volleyball tournament, something like that. So then you got that, and then the evening is a white party. Luscious. Now you really lotioned up. Everything is shiny. Everything is shiny, and you white and you glistening.
Nice. Okay.
And then there's a full performance, and you eating outside, luau style long tables, and there's a performance that's like part.
Who do you think would perform? The culture. Drop one name, just one name of an artist.
If this is the dream,
we talking about you setting the mood right here, right? We got the.
I'm setting the mood right here.
We got the volleyball game.
You see, you know what? I hadn't even thought of any of that
Well, you can't talk about performances if you know what I mean? You
So
know
I'm
I'ma
gonna
ask
do
you,
it.
son.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so it's a three concert. You know, I gotta set it up, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, woo, man, this is beautiful.
Break it down, bro.
Oh, okay, got it. Trio of Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, and Lauryn Hill.
Oh, damn, yo. Like, what?
Boom. And then the
That's
headliner,
crazy.
there can only be one pick headliner, Prince.
Oh, you going dead now, too. Like, you going to live
I set it up, living or dead.
Prince,
Living or
man.
dead. It's an honor. I can do
Right.
anything I want.
Yo, no, I hear you. And, yo.
And, oh, guess what? You just picked holograms. Prince hologram. I'm good with that.
Bring it in.
Crazy.
We got that anyways, right?
You already built the technology for it.
That's right. Yo, that three female group though, like you say Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, and Mary J.
Yeah. And maybe make it a celebrity death match between the three of them, and they just gotta go line for line.
Damn, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Black Fathers Matter. Be right back.
Be right black. Black. We going in today, man. So yo, welcome Black to Black Fathers Matter. Yo, man, listen, this whole show it's different. It's a whole different vibe. So we talking about Blackety black names, right? And it's not what you think, but here's the two rules. Me and Ralph are gonna come up with. Ralph's gonna come up with his 5 Blackety black names. I'm gonna come up with my 5 Blackety black name. Here's the only rule is actually it's 2. You cannot use Jamal or Tyrone.
Right. So we gotta pay, like, maybe we need to give it like a moment of silence.
Right.
Rest. I also think, like, now if you were a screenwriter that wasn't black, and you were writing a script and going, oh, I need to name this character something.
Right.
That white screenwriter would say Tyrone.
Or Jamal.
Or
right?
Jamal.
So it's the most stereotypical black.
Yeah, so we got to retire those. And that's why I was overthinking this, because I also think we have to retire Malik.
Ooh, Malik. Okay. What else?
So I'm just that right. So this leaves me with no names.
So you got 3 names out there.
That's Malik that we got to retire.
Tyrone and Jamal.
Okay. So this happened really fast, like lightning fast. But do you think we have to retire Jalen?
No, we keep Jalen in.
Jalen's still good?
I think Jalen's cool. I know a couple of brown dudes named Jalen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of like. There's
So,
probably like a good lot of. There's probably like a lot of.
Okay, so here's.
I don't even say it and sound like a jerk, but there's probably like a lot of white girl basketball players named Jalen.
It's true. That is true.
See,
but yo, let's get right into it.
We might have to ask.
I want to know what names
we might have to ask. Oh, you know what we might have to do? We might have to like send this only to Jalen Rose.
Yo, listen, man.
And ask him what he thinks. Like, do we have to take his name off the list of blackety black ass black names?
Has it jumped first of all, man, I wouldn't say nothing to Jalen Rose.
Okay.
I got a personal story about that dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother thing. I saw a dude in the airport in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I went up to the guy. I'm like, yo, Jalen Rose, what's up, man? You know, can I get a pic with you, son? Like, I grew up watching you. Dude just gave me one of those looks and kept walking. Yeah, so I ain't asking him nothing. And I was like, this punk is. Yeah, anyways, we're going to keep it clean. But yo, Jalen Rose, you punked me, son, and it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying?
No.
This guy didn't give me a pick. Like, he could have at least said, yo, I don't want to do that right now, but he just looked at me like I'm invisible. It's all good, fam. Well, you know what? I will shout out DMX. I met DMX. I want to say 25 years ago in Palladium in Mississauga. Dude was shooting or he was recording Exit Wounds.
What is going
That brother is real. Real dog, man. We chopped it up. We talked for a little bit. He's mad short, though. Damn. But, hey, man, shout out to the real dude, DMX.
Yo, the funny thing is that I've never met DMX, but I've met Jalen Rose, the dopest guy.
Yo, but yo,
No, for real.
NBA,
And like,
so he's looking at you in a different light. Son.
Like in the NBA, out of the NBA, dopest, realest guy.
I don't know.
So much so. You want to hear crazy Jalen Rose story?
I thought I was trying to rob him or something.
No. Listen. So when where I lived in Burlington, there is an NBA jersey. Now restaurants put like local jerseys up on the wall.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a number 5 Jalen Rose Raptors jersey at this QB's. I took a pic of it. Said, hey, Jalen, blah, 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 blah. He threw me back love. Yo, that's what's up.
Yo, man.
Yo, T-Dot forever or whatever. Telling you. So
Sorry,
that was
Rose.
a separate
This
time.
is split right here,
I'm
man.
telling you. No, don't do that, man. Don't disrespect
Listen, man.
Don't disrespect the man. And don't also
disrespect. I went to this guy. I was respectful. Yo, bro. I grew up watching you. I appreciate everything you've done for the game. You just
no. Yo, listen. And
then you know what I said when he walked away? Like, fine. I want your punk ass autograph anyways.
No, listen. You don't understand. You're gonna ruin everything. Listen, everything that those cats have is what we want.
Right.
Everything.
Of course. Now, you know what, man? Listen.
So you cannot disrespect the cats.
Yo, I ain't disrespecting him. I'm just saying.
Yo, you
hurt my feeling, fam. I grew up watching you. You know what I mean? Little head nod. I'll be cool with that. But anyways, yo, let's get back into this. So I'm curious to know, what is your starting 5? What's your number 1 Blackety Black name? Black.
Am I saying my Blackety Blackest, the
Whatever.
top or the bottom?
You can pick whatever you want, man. And then our audience is gonna vote, or they're gonna let us know who got the Blackety Black name.
So I'm going with my number 1.
And this is male or female? Male or female?
Male or female.
All right. Let's go.
My number 1 is La Shaquanda.
La Shaquanda.
Yeah. Represent Brooklyn.
Okay. Represent that for real. So, yo, did you ever meet a La Shaquanda? Like,
did I?
How many of them?
Multiple. Multiple La Shaquandas. Yeah. Sometimes they get shy. Sometimes they get Conda. Sometimes they get Wanda. Sometimes shy. Because there'd be enough.
Shy, Quanda. Yo, you know what's crazy? Yeah. I have that on my list, and I got to take it off because you done took it from me.
I took it. Okay. So what's your number 1? You already know what's up.
I already know what's up, man. Yo, my number 1 name for a female, since you started with the female, would have to be Diamond. Diamond. Stop naming your kids Diamond.
Listen.
Unless you're a rapper or a stripper, or your mama was a stripper.
No.
Diamond?
No. You're thinking about Diamond all wrong. Diamond has done more
for the black culture.
For the black culture.
Right.
Has put more babies through college than any name.
I hear you, but you still don't name your kid. Like, how many diamonds you know, bro?
Listen. No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know them because what I know them as is Jasmine and Monique and
Oh, I'm
right.
talking about a real name on your birth
Yeah,
certificate.
no, of course. Yeah, no.
That's what I'm talking about. Diamond Watson. If you out there, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
All right, yo, number 2. What you got?
Okay. My number 2, we just made the Freaky Deaky, the producer, mad because we started from the top. But anyway.
It's all good.
My number 2, my first male on the list is Shaquille.
Oh, Shaquille.
Like, and this is like also like Jalen. This is literally like one dude's fault, right? That's a classic name, but it's almost getting to the point where we're gonna have to put it on the no can do list, like with Jamal, Tyrone,
Shaquanda, or what was it? Shanika? Anyway.
No. Shanika is Shanika is still on my list. You can't retire Shaniqua. No, man. No. Stop. So Jalen, we said Jamal, Tyrone,
right?
Malik, and Jalen.
All right.
Shaquille is getting close to.
Shaquille is getting close, and the crazy thing is, Shaquille is a blackety black name because every Shaquille I've met or every Shaq I've met is a black guy. I don't know any white, Asian, Mexican Shaquilles.
That's right. That's why it's on my. That's why. It's
and all the Shaquilles love to play basketball, or they think they're Shaquille,
or they play football, right? Right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What would be? What would be very strange? What would be really strange if you was like a skinny, light-skinned guy,
right?
And your name was Shaquille.
Yeah, that's
like Shaquille is a name where you gotta be like a.
Yeah, you gotta be a big dude, man. You gotta
be a big dude. If you like a, like 114 wet.
That's right.
Hi, my name is Shaquille.
It's like a 4'5" dude named Big Mo. It's just like, you Big Mo? He's like, yeah, I'm Big Mo. What's up?
Yeah.
All right. That's
anyway, so that was mine. What's your number 2?
Yo, my number, and it's funny nobody caught on to this because this is one of the blackety black names. It's even featured in Kendrick's song "Black of the Berry, Sweet of Juice." Black of the, he says, I'm African American, I'm blacker than the name Tyrone, which is banned, and Darius. Darius.
You know what? Your list is better than mine because you're picking the names that are literally on. Well, no, I did.
Listen, man, you go to any hood and you yell out, Darius. Somebody gonna come out. Maybe 5 guys will come out. Yo, what's up? You called? That's how you test it, man.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you go to Section A, you may get 100 dudes running out. But anyway.
Yeah.
So what you got, man? What's your number?
Okay. So we already talked about what was gonna be my number 3, but I'm gonna move it down and risk that you might take it. No, I'm gonna keep it where it is. My number 3 is Shaniqua. Now, Shaniqua is also a name that is very close to getting on the
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not on that list, man.
Off the sick and shut in list onto the list that are, too known to the culture that white people pick up. But Shaniqua is my number 3. I don't even need to make a case for Shaniqua.
No, we don't need to, man. It's what it is. But yo, listen, blackety black names are not only African American blackety black names.
Oh yeah.
It's my co-host over here. He's Jamaican. So the one blackety black Jamaican name that if you go to any hood in Jamaica and you yell out Winston, you're gonna have a whole bunch of G's coming out like, yo, Wagwan. You called me. Right? Winston, bro.
So
You know how many dreads I know whose name is Winston?
Same to be said for Kingston,
Barrington, all the tins.
Livingston, all the
tons, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
I actually had Livingston on my list, man.
Yeah. No, it was on my secondary list, but
yeah.
couldn't break my top. You haven't cut through my tops yet.
No, we gonna get there,
okay.
man.
So my next is
What's your number 4? Sorry?
Keisha.
Keisha, man. Keisha.
Yeah. Now I could have gone Moesha. Because I think the Shahs are just a universe of names.
Right.
There's
too many in there.
There's too many of them, but I'm picking Keisha. I should have probably picked Maisha, right?
Maisha.
Because the song,
Yeah.
shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe, ABC, anyway.
That's right.
But I'm picking Keisha as my number 4. What's your number 4?
Yo, my number 4 is gonna be, I want to say Deshaun. Honestly, here's the thing, man. My name is Roy, right? And I'm glad my parents never called me Leroy or Delroy or Fitzroy or one of those weird ass Roy names. No, listen. Shout out to all those dudes out there with those names, though. But I look at Leroy's and that. The new age to the Leroys and the Delroys are the Deshaun's, K-Sean, this Sean, that Sean. It's like, just call the kid Sean, yo.
These are all names that are moving on their way to the to the retirement Black names, Hall of Fame. It's like we're making 2 lists, right? We're making the Black name list for sure, but we're also making the list of names of Black people that are you don't have to use them anymore because white people are using them. Yeah.
And I don't think people are naming their kids names like this anymore. I hope not, anyways.
Yeah.
What you got number 5, though?
So my number 5 really should be my number 1.
Right.
Because if I'm really talking about Blackety Black ass names, I got to do the whole thing. I got to think about Black people as a people. And I thought you might pick this, but you haven't. So my number 5 is Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Because like you were saying about if you in the hood and you shout out Winston, if you in the hood,
you shout out Winston, they coming out.
If you in the hood in urban cities in the States, you shout out Muhammad, you also gonna get a whole lot of ex-cons talking about me.
Yeah.
You gonna get the whole bodega guys
the bodega boys come out.
Yeah. So I picked Muhammad as my number 5.
Yo, that's crazy you say that because when I play ball with these cats down the street, there's 4 Mohammeds out there and they all go by Mo. So I'm like, yo, which Mo are you? You know what I'm saying? They all go by that. So number 5, keep the best for the last, or maybe vice versa. I'm gonna go with, this is a female name, man, and it is Precious. Precious. I'm not a fan of that name. I'm talking about not a nickname Precious. I'm talking about.
I thought you said the name is Precious, like it's precious to me.
Oh, no.
I think you were going to say something else.
It ain't precious to me, man. I'm just saying. The name Precious. Hey, Precious. No. Yeah. Wouldn't you agree? Do you know any non-Black people who call their kids Precious? I'm talking about actual name, not a nickname.
Oh, man. Wow. Yes. I 100% agree.
That's right, man. That's my number 1 right there.
I 100% agree. Now, that puts me in a bubble. I think I have to disqualify myself.
Why? What you ain't got nothing.
Well, no, because I picked Muhammad.
Right.
Which I stand by is a Blackety Black ass name. But also would say that it is also a name that has been that's used by Muslim, men all over the world, not all of which are black.
We're gonna have to remove that name out because that is more. Yeah, no, I feel
okay. So I'm making a turn. I am pulling out Muhammad in a dramatic number one pick. I am selecting Andre.
You say Andre or DeAndre?
Andre.
Yeah.
I could have gone DeAndre, but no, keep it classy, Andre. I don't even have to say like.
There's a lot of Andres out there.
A lot of Andres. Shout out to the Andres.
Dre. They go by different names, but it's all Andre.
It's all from the root and then you got Andre.
You got the spin. It spills out into like the Andreas.
Yes.
And that just never ends, man. Yeah. No, that's man. That is a black name. I know a bunch of black Andres. Shout out to all my Andres who are, all my black friends out there named Andre. I've never met a white Andre though. Have you ever met a white Andre?
That is why it is the blackety, black ass names. That's my number one.
Well, there you have it.
What a dramatic turn of events on Black Fathers Matter.
Black Fathers Matter. Yo, check us out next week for Spanish names. We're going to bring out the Sanchez's, the Jose's.
No. We're not.
No, I'm just joking. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that.
That's a different show. Yo, stay black. We'll be right black. Black Fathers Matter.
Black.
Welcome back to Black Fathers Matter.
Yeah.
And it's the final call where we talk about one thing to do with your kids' recommendation. So I told you that I watched 3 things with my kids. 2 things with my kids. I watched Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, and I watched Homecoming. I did not tell you about the 3rd thing that I had started watching with them a couple days before Father's Day.
Okay.
I like to watch like longer form shows with them together.
Mm-hmm.
Like we watched Clone Wars, we watched The Mandalorian, that kind of stuff. So a couple days before that, I had introduced them to this show called Legendary.
Right.
Now, if you haven't heard of this show, Legendary is this drag show. It's an homage to ballroom culture that was started by trans Black and Latinx trans women in New York. Super duper important to global pop culture, so staying on that theme. And so they have this show where these drag houses are competing against each other. At its basic level, it is a dance show, right? So at its most basic level, it's a dance show. But what was cool is that my kids are listening. I thought, okay, maybe they'll think it's stupid, but they're listening. They're watching the dancing. They're watching the movements. They're watching all of the creativity about it. Right. They're learning about fashion houses. They're learning about, street culture. They're learning about hip hop, all of this stuff. Meanwhile, what they're taking in is tolerance and acceptance, and understanding, equality and respect for genders and blah, 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 all this other stuff. Meanwhile, they're just like, yo, those are dope people, and I wish I could dance like them. So if I could recommend something super, super strongly enough, it would be watch Legendary with your kids. They are gonna love it.
Okay.
What's your tip?
Man, okay. So I'm gonna keep my tip. You know what I mean, with the topic of Blackety black names. And I know, people be at home during COVID time. popping out some Corona babies for 2021. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, man. Those names that we talked about, don't do that. There are books of names. There's do your research before you name your kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired, man. I'm tired of seeing these names out there, which, you know, Hennessy, like we talked about Moet, and what was it, Bacardi, or who's the one you talk about? The girls.
Oh, so that's funny, man. We did not. The one thing that was left on my big board of Blackety names, I was gonna do a whole bucket of all liquor names.
Oh, yo, I got Hennessy.
I was gonna try to capture it all.
Don't forget about Alizé.
Yes.
Moet.
Yeah.
You know, but what, so my tip is, listen, man, if you're gonna have a kid, remember your kid is gonna grow up. Your kid is gonna have this name. The kid has to have pride in its name. So do yourself a favor, you and your girl, and go do some research and make sure you know what you're naming your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have to say, man.
You know what's so crazy, man? And it's the one, I'm just letting it cook, but I just want to explain something to you. When we first talked about this tip thing, what it was supposed to be was something like tangible.
Right.
Like go to the movies, eat a donut, have a banana, make a tent, build a deck that's still unfinished, do, basic, watch a movie, eat, poop together. I don't know, whatever, right? Go camping. So I'm always picking like do a thing.
Yeah, you on that outdoors thing, man.
But you're always picking like have a spirit animal.
Nah, man, I ain't talking about no spirit animals. Yo, that would be dope though.
It's just crazy.
All I'm saying is, man, you have kids who grow up, you know what I mean, with names, and they're like, yo, why'd you name me this?
No, I know. It's just so weird that you.
All right, so you want a real tip?
No. I've not mentioned it until now. I'm letting you cook with it. I'm letting you cook.
See, I'm picking things like, yo, be role models. This guy's talking about go out of space with your son. Go eat some donuts with some police officers with your son. Like, argue about Kendrick Lamar with your son. Like,
your first thing is be a role.
Yeah. Yo, that's dope.
Your first thing is be a role model.
Yo, listen, man. These kids watch you, G. You can take them camping all you want, but if you acting like a fool, they're gonna watch you and mimic everything you do. And that's why I'm trying to get to the deeper side of it.
That's it. I gotta go.
Yo, thanks for rocking with us on BFM, Black Fathers Matter.
Yeah.
Messing with us. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, stay ass home, stay safe, all that good stuff, stay hydrated. What you gotta say, Ralph?
Yo, we didn't do the questions. We just kind of went off the rails. But if you do have questions you want to throw at us, hit us up at bfm@catchafire.com, or you can DM us on Instagram.
BLK Fathers Matter. You check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We out there. Peace.